Hi everyone. There I am. Okay. um, so I just wanted to come on here really quick and give you guys an update on how things are going. My weight right now is 311. I was weighed about 4 or 5 days ago. I went to my OBGYN, and that appointment, at the time they took a because I was having so much of the progesterone. They think that's why, but I was having 14-day cycles, um, and I would even start bleeding, like if I did Kegel exercises or something. So they really think it's the I just had too much progesterone going on. They think that was having side effects from that. But just to make sure that they did do a biopsy of my uterus, just to make sure. Um, she did say that everything looked okay as far as the sample goes. I haven't got any calls, so we're hoping. I see him on the 25th again, so we'll find out everything then. So but anyways, I did want to let everybody know as well is that I did ask her about having a baby at 42 with PCOS. She kind of shrugged her shoulders and said that she didn't think it was a big deal, and that everything should be fine. That she had delivered people that was older than me. I told her about my weight loss and how I've achieved it. She said that that was really good, um, and that she would keep an eye on proteins and uh, vitamins, stuff like that, if I had gotten pregnant. So then she said on the 25th I go in for a saline ultrasound to where they look at the uterus, and she said that she might be able to see if the tubes are blocked or not, but that test really isn't accurate for that. I really don't want to do the dye. Um, that's just too much stuff, too much more stuff that you have to worry about. So I'm going to go for the saline. I do understand that it's very painful. The biopsy was painful. I mean, it wasn't as bad as I hear that the saline is. So I'm just going to trust that I can do this. Um, um, since the biopsy, it's been almost a week now. It'll be been over a week. Um, I have been spotting ever since. Some days it's pink, some days it's red, and then I stop for one day, and then I'm back to spotting again, blood red, and I think it may be like spotting of a period. So I don't know, to be honest. It's very frustrating and confusing, and it's kind of pissing me off, to be honest, because I really do need the progesterone, and I really do need to take it. I take 100 milligrams now a day. I went down from 150 to 100, and it just, I really do need that in my body, but I'm having really bad side effects. So, okay, anyways, so then the next thing that I want to tell you guys about is on the 25th, I'll get all the information, like all the results and everything. So we'll find out everything that day, I guess. And then she said if everything's fine, she said that she would put me on Clomid. And at first I thought, a year ago when I was given Clomid, I was just like, no, I don't think that we should go that route. But now I'm at the point to where we need to. So I really think I'm going to try. And because we found out on Friday, well, anyways, let me finish up with me about the OBGYN. She said if everything goes okay, she'll put me on Clomid and go up every month. And if I get to a certain point to where the dosage is too high, I still haven't gotten pregnant, then I have to go see an RE. So then I went to see, my husband had to go to his doctor, and he had another semen analysis done, and it did show that he was still fertile. I mean, sorry, sterile. It was under 2 mil. It was half the amount it was supposed to be, and it was just not a good sample. So, very discouraged. He's been on a natural testosterone cream for about a month and a half, and it might be just too soon, because I guess every 90 days sperm regenerates. But at this point, it's very, very, very low. It's under 2 mil. So, you know, um, before my husband had his accident 2 years ago, I had a miscarriage. I've been pregnant 7 times. So we know that my husband was not fertile. I'm sorry guys, I keep mixing that up. We know my husband was not sterile before the accident. So, this is very frustrating. Number one, me being 42, we took almost 2 years off from any GCCN because he broke his pelvis and his hip bone. So, there was just no way for a whole year there was no sex. And then there's been like maybe 5 times in the last year. So it was kind of put on a forced hold. So during these 2 years, 40, 41, now 42, that could have been a time that we could have been trying very hard to have a child, and maybe have been successful, but we had to put it on hold because of the accident. And now we find out that he is sterile, and we don't really understand why, because we don't see how he injured himself there. There was no bruising or anything. But then again, I think he's had like 4 CAT scans. He had numerous, countless, many, several, I'm going to say at least maybe 6 dozen x-rays since the surgery. And that's all in the pelvis and hip because that's where it was broken. They can put a cup over him, but that's all. Every time we went in there, I told him, please understand that we're trying and we'd like to, please cover him up, but Okay, so then I'm going to start getting really upset. So I'm trying hard not to cry because it's so frustrating, because it's just really, really sad that we're going through this. I have a 15-year-old, and I want her to have a sibling so bad. We need some happiness in our lives, We need this, after having so many losses, we are so blessed and thankful for my daughter. And she deserves to have a sibling. We deserve to have another child. And anyways, I'm not the only one that deserves a child, and we're just so blessed that we have our daughter. She's an amazing daughter. But it's just so frustrating that we have to go through this and we have to keep dealing with this. And it's a never-ending drama story that if one thing's wrong, something else goes wrong. So I did tell, my husband and my daughter, we were told that we would never have children. So we were very blessed. We were told that the weekend of when I was pregnant with my daughter. And, when you're told something like that, and you're told by doctors that's supposed to know what they're doing, that you can't have children. But I've been pregnant, several times. So, anyways, the doctor told me, the OBGYN said, it sounds like it's not hard for you to get pregnant. It sounds like it's hard for you to stay pregnant. So, anyways, she was redoing the progesterone and all that stuff. So the doctor for my husband wants him to go see a urologist. And I guess there's some testing and some see what's going on. Now, the doctor told us that my husband is functioning. It's not like he's not functioning, because he is functioning. So we don't know if there's damage inside. And I guess there's ways that they can find out with the camera or something. I don't know. It sounds very uncomfortable for a man. So, but anyways, we're going there on the 29th, and I'll keep you updated after that. And then what else? He does need to get an MRI. They finally rescheduled his MRI, and I'm getting a call back today. Hopefully we'll get that sometime this week. And the MRI will look at the pituitary gland as well and see if there's anything going on, just to make sure. And then he needs to go see a neuropsychologist to see how his thought process is performing. And other than that, that's all the updates I have. That's all that is going on, and I'm just trying to stay positive. I'm trying to, just go from one appointment to the next and see what they say. I'm also trying to do some research. Is there anything I can take, or we both can take on my, like natural stuff? So, okay, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.